Children, welcome you in the bio class. Children, you are studying about Mendel's law of inheritance. You studied Mendel carried out cross-breeding experiment with several contrasting characters of pea plant. He conducted experiment up to F2 generation. Mendel drew some important conclusion from the observation of his experiment. So what conclusion was drawn by Gregor John Mendel? That known as Mendel's laws of inheritance. So children, I told on the basis of experiment, Mendel draws some important conclusion, and that conclusion is known as Mendel's law of inheritance. Mendel's law of inheritance. So this law of inheritance based on observation of the cross-breeding experiments conducted by Gregor John Mendel. When only one visual character taken to study, it means a cross between two parents plants taking one pair of contrasting character, that was known as monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. And that experiment is known as monohybrid experiment. Monohybrid experiment. So why it is the monohybrid experiment? Because there only one pair of contrasting character has taken. So children, I am going to explain you it. Taking color of the flower. There pure red flower. Cross was made between the pure red and pure white flowers. So these characters of the plant, that is height of the plant, color of the flower, position of flower, shape of the pod, these characters are controlled by factor. So children, you have to know here there is a factor, and that will control the character. As you are taking the tallness and darkness are determined by a pair of contrasting factor or determiner. Like this, red and white are determined a pair of contrasting factor. So that contrasting factor, pair of contrasting factor, that is called allelomorphic pair or alleles. If you are taking the color of the flower here, so in this it is represented by capital R and small r. So this is the pair of contrasting factor. Capital R are alleles for the red, small r are alleles for the white. Like this, if you are making the cross between tall plant and dwarf plant, So their alleles are capital T for tall, small t for dwarf. So these are in the pair. That is the factor. So genetic character are controlled by unit factor. These factors exist in pair. For example, you are taking red tall plant and dwarf plants. So that factors are represented by capital T for tallness, small t for dwarfness. But when you are taking the character red flower and white flowers, so red color is capital R and white small r. Which one is the dominant? That is represented by the capital letter, and which one is the recessive? That is represented by small letter. So that is represented by the small letter. Which one is the recessive? At the place of factor, gene was used by Danish botanist Johnson. So when the gamete is formed, in the gamete only one factor is coming, that is capital R and small r. These are the parent plants, and when they fuse together, then these are the progeny of F1 generation progeny. They are tall, but they are having the factors of tall and dwarf both. It means there is capital R and small r both are present. So this capital R and small r both are present here, then it is hybrid. Phenotype is like the dominant parent. It is visible like the dominant parent. But when you see the genotype, when you see their factors, so it has the factors of both. Now there is the self cross. So this progeny of F1 generation are making the self cross. So by the self cross, then progeny F2 generations are produced. So in F2 generation, what progenies are produced? It was found 25% are white and 75% are red. It means ratio between red and white is here 3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio. But when we see their genes, when we are observing their factors, then we see one is the pure red because that have capital R. Two are hybrid red because they are having capital R and small r. And one is white, that factor is small r. So this 1:2, 2:1. This is the genotypic ratio. But phenotypic ratio is 3:1. It means 3 red, 1 white. Here genotypic ratio 1:2:1. One is pure red, 2 hybrid red, and 1 is pure white. So like this you can understand this monohybrid cross. And from this, Gregor John Mendel given 3 laws. First is the law of dominance, second is the law of segregation, and third is law of independent assortment. So what is the law of dominance? When two unlike unit factors are present, So these factors are responsible for a single character. They are present in the progeny of F1 progeny. F1 progenies are hybrid, but two factors are there, like capital R and small r, both are present, but from that only one factor express to itself. So the one which express to itself, that is the dominant, and other one is not able to express, fail to express, that is called recessive. So children, you can say, when there is the cross between the two parents taking a pair of contrasting character, then in the F1 generation only one character is expressed, that is the dominant one, and which one is not expressed, that is recessive. According to this law of dominance, out of a pair of allelomorphic character, one is a dominant and other is recessive. The hereditary unit which are responsible for the appearance of character in the offsprings were said to be factor or determiners. Now second is the law of segregation. Law of segregation states that when a pair of allelomorphs are brought together in the hybrid, that is F1 generation, they remain together in the hybrid. You see here, this is the progeny in F1 generation, and in the progeny their allelomorph for the pure red and pure white are present. Pure red is capital R, pure white is small r. So these remain together in the hybrid without blending. They separate, complete and pure during gamete formation. So for the self cross, when this progeny is going to produce the gamete, they are producing two types of gametes. One gamete has the allelomorph or factors of pure red, that is capital R. Other gamete has factor small r. So this capital R and small r, these two factors are going to separate at the time of gamete formation. So this is the law of segregation. Once more, you see what is the law of segregation? When a pair of allelomorphs are brought together in the hybrid, they remain together in the hybrid without blending, without contamination, without mixing, and they separate, complete and pure during gamete formation. Therefore, you see the gametes which are produced by this hybrid progeny, that two types of gametes are produced. In that, one gamete is similar to the gametes produced by their dominant parent, and other one is similar to the gamete which are produced by recessive parents. So this is called law of segregation. So children, you studied law of dominance and law of segregation.